this month, this year? What are you asking?
Oh, today, right? Because it's noon there. You've probably set like 5 appointments so far. I'm in Vegas, so I'm behind you. Like my day is just starting for lead gen.
Yeah, that's 5 would be ambitious. No, I'm not quite there. Today was closing day, so I had a closing at
Oh, well,
11.
there you go.
So
That's always fun, right?
closing days are great. So I get to pull my sign out of the yard and create some postcards and prospect the neighborhood. And I'm doing an open house this Sunday. So my
There you
lead
go.
gen activities are starting around 3 o'clock with the door knocking. So yeah, that was the way I my day.
Love it. Love that. All right. So if Lori's got her coffee, we're just going to get started because I don't want to not get through all of these 24 characteristics and attitudes. So if we could just go ahead right now, that would be great. Would that be okay? Yes. All right. Alex, are we good? Okay.
We're good. We're good. Sorry, I just have people moving through the lobby, so I'm going to stay on mute for a majority of the time.
Oh, no worries. I just wanted to make sure we were good to go. So
I'm
if
good.
you were good. All right. If you were not aware, I'm Michaelann, and I am a bold coach that has been assigned or part center. And as we go through Bold October, which I know everybody's loving this content of Bold October and these amazing guest speakers, as we go through Bold October, yes, I am here to help you with the implementation. And at the same time, if you've been to Bold before, the Bold coach comes in, you do Bold for 7 weeks, and then you're not seeing the Bold coach ever again, perhaps, right? Until maybe the next Bold, and that could be a different coach. What we're now doing is partnering with the market centers, and we are staying with you even after Bold ends. And part of that, the value adds that we're bringing are things like this. Discussions that I typically have with my coaching clients. Hey, Molly, how you doing? Is that really Molly or somebody that's pretending to be Molly?
It's really me.
That's
hey,
really
Michaelann.
Molly. So what I'm doing is bringing to all of you the same high-level conversations that I typically have with my coaching clients in my coaching schedule. And Jeff and your leadership thought it would be fun if today we talked about the 24 characteristics and attitudes, if you will, of highly successful real estate salespeople. So we're going to fly through these because obviously I'm not going to take up your entire day. So listen, and I'd like you to think about how you feel when you hear each one of these. And I'd like you to go maybe a little internal and think about these and rate yourself in each area. 0 would be, Michaelann, I have no idea what you're talking about. 5 would be, are you kidding, Michaelann? That's me. That's me. Okay. So Adam, are you ready? Thumbs up. Cool. And I know you guys are recording this, so I would love for you to share it with the rest of your world. That would be awesome. Molly, are you ready?
I'm ready, Michaelann. I was born ready. If you're talking, I'm listening. You know.
There
me.
you go. So Lori, did you get your coffee? Are you good?
Yes, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Because I would really love for you to be here and participate. So number 1, again, attitudes, characteristics, highly successful real estate salespeople, or quite frankly, people in general, right? Number 1, they have very defined goals and they focus on them daily. Keyword would be what?
Daily.
Daily.
Daily, and how about that other word?
Defined.
Defined.
Wow, you guys are so smart in Nashville. This is amazing, right? That's cool. So 0 to 5, 0 would be, Michaelann, I don't really know what you're talking about. 5, of course, me. Number 2, they exercise discipline daily in all areas of their lives. They exercise discipline daily in all areas of their lives. And we can relate that easily to what we talk about in the bold room, right? Because we all know discipline equals what?
Freedom.
I know you're going to say, Look at you, Adam. How many times have you been to Bold?
A lot. I can't remember.
A million.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay. Number 3, they're constantly seeking ways to improve their skills through training. Now here comes the little other part.
Well, I'm gonna need you to say that again, Michaelann.
Okay. They are constantly seeking ways to improve their skills through training, and they quickly implement what they've learned. Because I know you guys like to go to training. Sometimes you go to training just to get out of lead gen, right? I know that. Yep. So, right? Adam's like, yeah, maybe me, right? So the quickly implement what they've learned. I had a coach that said to me at one time, Michaelann, you know what? The only difference between average agents and top producing agents, the speed in which they implement. That's it, right? Because you all go to the trainings, right? Yeah. How about number 4? They have a solid work ethic. 0 to 5. I mean, it could be 2, could be a 3, could be a 5, whatever it is, right? You know what it is. And then we're going to do something with all of this. Oh, I love that we've got someone else joining us. Look at you, Gina.
Gina!
Number 5, because of their goals and discipline, they have a very defined level of commitment to production, to growth, and to profit. I'll say that one again.
Thank you.
Because of their goals and discipline, they have a very defined level of commitment to production, to growth, and to profit. Who besides me likes the P word profit?
Me.
Right? Adam had a closing today. Look at you, right? I trust that that's going to be profit, right, for you. So Gina, here's what we're doing. We're taking these attitudes and characteristics of highly successful real estate salespeople like us, right? And we're rating each one scale of 0 to 5, 5 being highest, right? How about number 6? Because of their goals, discipline, and commitment, they have a strong personal desire to achieve. Because of their goals, discipline, and commitment, they have a strong personal desire to achieve. 0 to 5. And then Gina, at the end, we're going to do something with this information. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions and you guys will be on with your day. How about number 7? Oh, I do love this one. They have the courage to do what they don't like to do.
Ugh.
Might they be bold?
Pretty bold.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my very favorite quotes, Michaelann, is success is not always convenient.
True. Right? Yeah. How about number 8? Kind of goes along with number 7. They're willing to get out of their comfort zones. Highly successful salespeople, real estate, or pretty much, I might say anywhere, right? Look at a successful person. They're willing to get out of their comfort zones. Where are you? 0 to 5. Number 9, they're working daily. There's that darn daily word again, right? They're working daily to replace old habits with new productive habits. And isn't that the work that we do in the Bold Room? Yeah, absolutely. How about number 10? And if you'd like me to slow down or repeat, just ask. Number 10, they have a detailed plan and they follow it. They have a detailed plan and they follow it. And you've probably heard, if you are a MAPS client or you've heard a MAPS coaching client talk about this, we don't even do the 15th protocol anymore. That would have been like you get to the middle of the month and then you panic. No, right? We now do the Wednesday protocol every week, right? Because the 15th, that's too late. So if we have a detailed plan and we actually follow it, If we looked at the plan every Wednesday, meaning our GPS, right? You all know what I'm talking about. If we looked at it every Wednesday and said, oh, are we on track? We are. Awesome. We must be doing what we're supposed to do. Wednesday, we looked at the detailed plan and we're behind. Then we have to what?
Do the extra effort.
Right. I like how you think. Yes, absolutely.
Get after it.
Get after it.
Can I pause you for a second and ask you to repeat number 1 and number 2, please?
Sure. Number 1, they have very defined goals and they focus on them daily. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, they exercise discipline daily in all areas of their lives.
And while we're recapping, Michaelann, I'm guessing this is the Mega Agent Assessment. However, is there a title that I missed?
Well, we're typically calling it, the 24 characteristics or attitudes of highly successful real estate salespeople, yet you can give it whatever sexy name you like.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, could you repeat number? Yeah, because of their goals, discipline, blank, they have a strong blank.
5 and 6 both
I couldn't
start off
write
the
fast
same
enough.
way. Michaelann, I think that's 5 and 6.
Okay, because of their goals and discipline, they have a
Oh.
very defined level of commitment. Lori, commitment, right? To production, growth, and profit. Is that the one?
Yeah.
How about, are you looking for the next one as well?
Let's see. Yeah, number 6. I guess I was missing part of it. After, because of their goals, discipline.
And commitment. They have a strong
And
personal
commitment.
desire. Yeah.
Yep, they have a strong personal desire to achieve.
I love that one.
Cool. All right. We got to, they have a detailed plan and follow it, right? That would mean we're on number 11. And I'll say this, and then if you would like an explanation, just let me know. They know and work the numbers, and as importantly, understand their numbers.
Ah,
Did everybody get that?
no, sorry, Michaelann.
No worries. They know and work the numbers, and you guys can give me an example of this in a minute. They know and work the numbers, and as importantly, they understand their numbers. So Adam, what do you think that means? They know and work the numbers.
It's a budget model and lead generation model.
Yeah, they know. Well, let's talk about lead generation, right? They know if they talk to 20 people, it gets them a listing appointment, right? They know what else about their numbers, do you think, when they understand their numbers? What else does that mean?
They know their conversion.
Love it. Of course, right? They know their conversion. And with that, right, you could go many different directions, right? So love that. So that's exactly what that means. They know and work the numbers, and as importantly, understand their numbers. And that could be in every area, right, of your business. Number 12, because of their desire to achieve the goals they've set, they practice constantly. So Christy and Chris, thanks for joining us. Are we going to see your beautiful faces today? Hello? Christy and Chris, can we at least get a hey? Okay,
Hey, Michaelann, what was the last word on 12? Because of their desire to achieve the goals they set, they practice.
constantly.
Just
And if
making
you
sure I
want to
wrote
change
that right.
that to daily, we could change that to daily too.
I like constantly.
So Chris,
Hey
how are you
everyone,
doing?
thrilled to be here. Thanks for letting me listen in.
We're
Hey,
glad
Chris.
you're here.
Me too.
You mean listen in and participate, right?
Absolutely, that's right.
Awesome, cool. All right.
Hello.
So, how about Christy? Is that you?
Hey, I'm on the road. I'm traveling, but I'm listening.
Okay, you're not writing though, right, Christy?
No,
Okay.
just listening.
No kidding, right? This is Christy, I'm talking to you. This is why I no longer would ever allow, and I'd be fired anyway, right? I would never allow a MAPS coaching client to take their coaching call in the car while they're driving. Not making this up. I'm talking to my coaching client, Alex, one day. He's on the coaching call and hits a deer.
Oh,
Yikes.
Dang.
So,
Oh, no.
Christy, don't hit a deer.
I will do my best.
Okay. Right, because you have them there, right?
Well, I've never hit a deer. My husband has hit a deer, but I haven't.
Okay, well, I'm in Las Vegas. We don't really see deer running around. So that's why I'm saying be careful. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so how about number 13? And Christy and Chris, you're rating each of these attitudes and characteristics scale of 0 to 5. 13, they have both a productive and a positive winning attitude. They have both a productive and a positive winning attitude. 0 to 5, 5 being highest. Number 14, love this one. They maximize the use of their time, both personally and in their business. You might want to star this one, highlight it, circle it if you're jotting these down.
Mm-hmm.
They maximize the use of their time, both personally and in their business. What say you? 0 to 5. And you all already know, right? It is not the hours you put in, it's what?
You put into the hours.
What you put into those hours. You're talking to somebody that sold over 200 homes a year and only worked 160 work days. If you are working more than 200 work days, we have to talk, right? Because it's not necessary. I'll just let you sit with that one for a minute, right? Somebody that says, oh, I work 365 days in real estate. I'm like, how many homes do you sell? Right? Like 3,000 maybe. Not necessary. It's not the hours you put in. It's what you put into those hours. And top producing agents totally get this. All right, how about number 15? They have time deadlines for each goal they've set, and they don't quit on them. They have time deadlines for each goal they've set, and they don't quit on them. We just heard on our call, right, Molly? What was Cody's superpower?
Cody Gibson's superpower is he doesn't quit.
So I'm guessing he's going to get a 5 on this one. Probably, right? All right. Oh, how about number 16? They work to control their emotions. Chris is shaking his head yes. He knows that's important, right? They work to control their emotions. And you all know we've got that bold law, right? That says what? Keep
your emotions between
the
the lines. Yeah,
There
Adam.
you go. Exactly. You got it. Number 17. Oh, this is a good one. They're honest with themselves and about what they do. Just think about that for a minute. They're honest with themselves and about what they do.
That's a big one in this bold rewrite, Michaelann. That is a big theme in the rewrite.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't start coaching yesterday, right? So I know sometimes we're a little, no one get mad at me, right? You're tough in Asheville, right? I know that sometimes agents are a little delusional about what they're doing all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes
We sure
they
are.
mistake movement for achievement, kiss of death to your real estate business. Just FYI. Or they have that time block for 3 hours of lead gen or 2 hours of lead gen, and they lead gen for 10 minutes, yet they tell people they lead gen for, 3 hours. That's a big one, right? How about number 18? This one, by the way, in my notes says this is critical. They have the ability to laugh at themselves. They have the ability to laugh at themselves. Critical.
Adam, is that what you're always laughing about?
Sometimes it's what other people do, yes, and I could definitely laugh more at myself because I'm so serious. So serious.
How about number 19? They keep things simple, not complicated. Does that sound like you? Chris is going, no. They keep things simple, not complicated. Number 20, they're always looking for ways to expand their thinking. Again, we're talking about the 24 characteristics, attitudes of highly successful real estate salespeople. They're always looking for ways to expand their thinking. And clearly, one of the best ways to expand your thinking is that bold room and the work that we do in that bold classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Number 21. They've learned to do what average people will not do. They've learned to do what average people will not do.
Whew.
And if you are a Bold grad, you clearly are a member of the Bold Facebook page. There is an interview that I posted yesterday or the day before with a coaching client of mine, Lewis Williams, and he talks about how average just does not look good on him. Oh, actually, you probably even have it in an email that I sent to your roster. I made it really simple and easy and convenient for you. It's probably in your inbox. Listen to that interview. Former NFL player who would never miss a bold, 14 times bold, and totally gets that it's that repetition, it's that consistency, it's those basics that took him from 6 million to 60 million in production. And he's, of course, in Bold October because he wouldn't miss it. How about number 22? This is a big one. They've developed the ability to not be attached to the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not attached to the outcome, you're a 5. At one point in my office, I had a giant poster that said, show up, tell the truth, and don't be attached to the outcome. 23. We're at 23, right? If anyone's counting.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. They run their business like an actual business. What does that mean?
They assess, they have a P&L, they track their numbers.
Yeah. Imagine if your
Schedule.
market center, right? And your market center is a pretty profitable market center. Is that a correct statement?
Yes, it is.
Yes. What if your market center said, oh, I don't know. I think we're profitable. I guess so. You know what? Let's just profit share anyway. They wouldn't do that, right? They know their numbers and they run it like an actual business. And number 24, they have picked one mentor, or I'll say it this way, they've picked one mentor or coaching program to work with. And for all of us, of course, that would be MREA, I trust, right? Now MREA 2, one mentor being Gary Keller, right? And his systems to work with. There's your 24 characteristics, attitudes, highly successful real estate salespeople. Any questions on any of those before I ask you a couple questions?
They're amazing. And before you get into your questions, Michaelann, I just want to thank you for pouring into our market center and to me. I have a time block for right now, so I'm going to scooch off. And Adam, I'd love your notes. I took the 24 notes, so anything I miss in the next half hour, I'd love if you'd hook me up.
And
You got
actually,
it,
we're
Molly.
going to spend like another 5 minutes and we're good to go. So Adam, take good notes in these next couple minutes.
Thanks, y'all. And thank you, Michaelann. We're so glad to have you.
You are very
What an
welcome.
honor.
Thanks for being here.
Yep. Bye.
So any questions or anything that you may have missed?
I will forward the notes to Alex and she can disperse it to the folks who were in the room. I have a question, Michaelann, about kind of 22. I think that's a really good one to, people say and they hear it and it's like, yeah, we're not going to be attached to the outcome. And then it's like, how often is that actually the case, and I just want to see an example how that can be shifted, because I have a personal example where a friend's girlfriend decided that she no longer wanted to work with me. It completely blindsided me. And I knew that.
Does that happen?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's like how it wasn't a commitment or it wasn't an issue with being attached to the outcome. It was like, how quickly can I get myself to not being attached to the outcome?
Well, and I'm going to give you the short, simple answer that you may not love.
Yeah.
Right? So here's what I know. When you make your 20 a day, 20 a day, 20 a day, 20 a day, it gives you options. That's the beauty of doing your lead gen every day, right? If a deal falls apart, because I'm sure you've heard, maybe not in your market center, you've heard agents still talking about a deal that fell apart 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yet I know if they would do their 20 a day, right, and they had others, they would not be so concerned about that. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Yeah. I find that the more we're attached to the outcome, it's because it's the lead gen that we're doing less of.
Totally.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah. When you've got, 10 pendings all the time and one falls apart, you're like, okay, that's not cool. I feel bad for the client. Yeah, right? Yet, the good news is I got 9 others. Yeah, right? So great question. Does that help you somewhat?
I knew the answer. I just wanted to ask it because the rah-rah, I feel like, is so deep, and the personality behind it, I think, is important to know that people do have failures or they do have disappointments and setbacks, and going through and conquering those is important. The quicker I can shift my mindset towards the things that I have control over,
Absolutely.
the more I can design my own life. So
yes, and the best thing that you have control over would be your lead gen, right? Because that's
totally
a choice that you're making every single day.
Totally.
Yeah. The actions that cause other business to show up is the fastest way to not be attached to that outcome anymore. Yet until we believe that, right? That's a mindset shift that we have to have. Okay, let's talk about 2 questions, and then I'm going to ask that you ponder these for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if you do not have somewhere else to be. My first question is, what does this exercise tell you about your ability to hit your 2021 goals? Now it's October 15th. I'm going to trust that you already have your 2021 business plan either together, completed, or at least started. So what is this exercise? You don't have to answer this out loud right now. I'd like you to ponder this for the next couple minutes. What does this tell you about your ability to hit your 2021 goals? First question. And the second question is, what changes must you make when? Now, right? What changes must you make now to ensure that you hit your personal, business, and financial goals? Make sense? What changes must you make now? I mean, you know where you scored on here, not a 4 or a 5, right? So what changes must you make today to ensure that you hit those goals? I'd like you to go through these again on your own, like now when we end this call. So just take a couple minutes, go through them again, really think about how you feel internally about each one, which one really does apply to you, and which one is not maybe a 4 or a 5, and what can we do in those areas. So I'd like to say, Alex, right, you're still on here, maybe, I think so, right? So obviously, okay, cool. So me and MAPS coaching and everybody at the Bold team and your leadership, obviously, we believe that you can get a 5 in each of those areas. It's a choice that you will make. And of course, you're all capable and have every ability to knock it out of the park in 2021. And I trust this little exercise will help you do that. And I look forward to seeing all of you in Bold October 2020 that starts next Tuesday. Have a great rest of the day. Have an amazing weekend. And I'm sure I'll talk to you soon, because remember, when Bold ends, as your Bold partner, I'm not going anywhere. I will be here. And I'm also doing another class on Monday for those of you that are starting Bold October on Tuesday. You probably have my schedule already. We're going to talk about how to prepare for Tuesday's session 1. Make it a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Bye.
Thanks.